Yo, it is Puma and Willie on the Spar-Inn Boxing Podcast. We are here. We are back. We took another week off. It is the dog days of boxing. We've been on such a heater. Say what up, Willie.
Yo, what up?
Let me describe Willie's attire because we might be having a special guest. We also might have got ditched, but it's okay, because we're in touch. And what do these fighters owe us, Willie?
They owe us nothing.
Willie is in a takeover New York City cut off sleeve, gray. What is that called? Sweater vest?
I don't know. Cut off sweater.
It's beautiful. But we are expecting Teofimo Lopez to pop in. Again, he has a mind of his own. It was planned. It was scheduled for this day, today. And I don't know if he's coming, man. I don't know. I think I'm getting cold feet.
You getting.
I feel like I'm sitting at the dinner table.
Why you doubting your boy, man?
Waiting for pasta. And the waiter came. He's like, hey, you want drinks? I'm like, yeah, for two. I'm like, yeah, they're coming. And I'm just sitting here waiting for them to come. Stood up, man. Got stood up, but it's okay. The boxing world keeps turning. Yeah. What do you want to talk about while we wait for this possible?
How you been, man?
Where have you been?
On?
I've been working, man. What about you?
Me too, man. Same old shit.
Isn't like the holidays bad for you?
Yeah, it's always busy, but no, you know who was Trump was in town.
So there was more garbage?
No, it was traffic. They was all up he came to the airport.
Oh, so you have mad traffic.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was the golf.
Was
Trump was here for the golf thing.
Yeah, it was nothing but tour buses and shit.
Again,
they had that shit. They had the motherfucking shit blocked off over there. It was like mad. It was mad.
Your truck,
bucks.
Willie's garbage truck sometimes lights on fire, and he'll send.
Oh, what?
That shit is funny.
How's that funny?
Because you're always like, yo, no, this shit is just on fire. Speaking of on fire, though, let's stick to boxing while we wait. I have a feeling we're gonna get stood up. So sorry to our listeners that are checking in for the Teofimo show that was planned. Hopefully he pops in. We shall see. He has all the links. We shall see. Beat the never. We're gonna keep the show rolling anyway. Boxing's been a little dry, man. A little dry lately after the Canelo high and not Canelo high, the Terrence Crawford high.
Yeah.
They had a parade for him. You see the parade?
They had a parade
in Omaha.
And an after party, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw what happened? He got pulled over.
Yeah, I saw that, man. You know what I'm saying? Being black in America.
Oh, hold on. I just got a text. Let's see. All right, Tio just text me. Give me 5 minutes. He's setting things up. We are good to go.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but he got pulled over, man. That was a little crazy.
That was nuts. I don't know. How by gunpoint though? What the hell was he doing?
So they got a history with guns over there though. Because remember Bomac when he went to England?
What was Bomac with England?
Bomac fought in England, and he got fucking stopped. Like he had a gun in his luggage when Crawford went to England. I forget who he was fighting. Someone went to England to fight, and Bomac got like arrested, and he was stuck in England for real. Yeah. So they got and I think Bomac might have been in the car. Again, they all were. It turned out it was all legal guns, but I heard it was like on the floor. They just had a gun chilling on the floor.
What the hell
of the car? The police came out with like a statement and said that it might be false. I don't fucking know, but I'm just saying what I heard, man. All right. Again, for those listening, stand by. Tio just texted me. He said he will be here in 5 minutes. But yeah, then the cops whooped out their guns and had him at gunpoint. My thing is this: like, this is how you know boxing is kind of dead, man. How is Terrence Crawford? He just did a feat that nobody could that put him in legendary status, right? He beat Canelo Alvarez, moved up 2 weight classes,
got the key to the city.
And how you get pulled over by local police and they don't know who the hell you are?
That's insane.
Boxing is dead, dude. Nah. Like for the boxing fans, it's cooking.
It's only one famous boxer from
Omaha.
Omaha.
It's got to be him, right? I don't know anyone else. I don't even know what else is famous in Omaha.
That's insane.
Yeah. But what else you got, Willie? What was your take on that, though? You alluded to being a black man in America. What was your take on that?
No, I don't got none.
No?
I don't know. It is what it is. That's what happens out here, man. Regular shit.
the hell are you talking about? All right, we're not gonna get into that. There's some other news.
What you think?
Me, I mean, again, they got like a history with gun stuff. And again, the cops didn't shoot nobody. They saw a gun. They saw them in the car or whatever. There was a gun on the floor. I don't think they did anything wrong, in my opinion. But I could understand why it's messed up. Like in their shoes, how they feel. You know what I mean?
Who's
I can
they?
understand that.
Oh,
The people in the
police?
car. No, the
Oh.
people in the car. Both sides. I get it. But if you just got a gun visible like that, right? Like that's what the cops are going to do. And they responded well, though. They did everything right, and that's why no one got hurt, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Mm.
No?
Mm.
Wake up, man. Damn.
I am up.
Again, we are waiting on Teofimo. He said he'd be up in 5 minutes. It's probably like 10, 15 minutes, but he should be popping in. So stay tuned. Stay in the loop.
You saw
what?
Najee Lopez?
Yeah, dude.
Woo.
Pro Box TV.
Probox got
TV.
one.
Yeah,
got
he's
they
yo,
had Roach, right? And him.
you know what?
Who else?
He was, you know what? There was talks that he was going to fight Beterbiev. And
Huh?
yeah.
All right, he's tripping.
That was a little much, I
Too
thought
fast.
too, but
Too fast.
you don't know. You never know, man. You
Too
never
fast.
know. Again, for those viewing,
But
stay
I
in,
don't know
stay in the loop.
who the hell he was fighting though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who he's fighting?
What do you
so
mean?
far?
Who, Najee?
Lopez? Yeah.
I mean, he's stepping up. He keeps stepping up in competition, so that's good. But
Bet to be it. What? Never. He's bugging. It's too early for that.
what? Yeah, for Beterbiev, but something's going on because I've heard Beterbiev was injured, and then Bivol now I heard had back surgery, and that fight still didn't happen. That rematch. So I don't really know what is going on with all that. Other news and notes while we wait. Big announcement today, which I kind of want to talk to Tio about when he pops in, is Zuffa Boxing signed. That's Zuffa Boxing with Dana White, who is obviously in cahoots with TKO Promotions and
Big Dana.
What's his face? Turk Al-Sheikh. I always say his name wrong.
So this is separate from.
They signed it. So like you know how Top Rank right now is like doesn't have a stream or like have a program.
You talking about Zeus Network?
Like anything. They don't
about
Top Rank itself. They don't Zuffa Boxing, which is TKO. They're all in the same banner.
You said Zeus Network.
No.
Yeah, this is going
They signed with Paramount, CBS, Paramount Plus.
Yeah,
that's huge, dude. That's massive.
I don't need another app, bro.
I know, but this might corner the market. That's my only thing. Think about it, man. The only thing left is the Zone really showing fights. So and Pro Box, but like that's a little lower marketing level as of right now. Hopefully that they pick up, but yeah, that's all.
Another app for boxing is crazy.
Yeah, but that's not like an app. That's a real Paramount is like where the NFL games are on.
I don't have a Paramount.
CBS. Well, you can use mine.
You got a Paramount? You got everyone. You got Paramount.
Yeah, I'm broke.
You got
I'm broke from it.
What is it?
Nah, but that's good, I guess, in a sense, because the fighters now, I mean, they're gonna attract more people. Turk's involved. He's with Paramount. My only thing, and again, I want to talk to Tio about this, is the fights in Saudi itself.
I don't know. So Netflix need to stop playing because they could have had
I think they're another player in the game. I think
they only do big fights.
Yeah, but it doesn't cost us nothing, so that's good.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Did you see the MMA stuff?
No, it's cool that they got the fight still on Netflix.
The only thing going on with it now is everyone's saying with the Ali Act and stuff. Something, and I read they're only going to recognize the Ring Magazine belt, which is okay. That's the ranking. The rankings they're going to go by the Ring Magazine rankings. So I don't know if they're going to work with the other belt holders. I don't know. There's a lot of unanswered questions. It's still pretty new, but that's to us fans that like to watch boxing. It's good to see that that's going to be on there. That Turk is trying, I guess. You know, I just don't want him to corner. I don't know. I don't know what I know. I don't know anything.
Want him to take over everything.
Yeah, like I kind of like that there's different entities. I guess the fighters do need to fight each other more. But
yeah, so what do you want? You want them to fight, or you don't?
I don't know. I don't want it to get messed up though, because like if they
know what happened with so much promotions and all that.
But if they corner the market, right, the fighters aren't going to make as much money, and they're going to be like, F it. You know what I'm saying?
I think they still gonna get
like
paid.
Like look at UFC. If you look at the UFC model,
No,
That's my fear.
that's not gonna happen in boxing. They can't go backwards like that.
That's what they're talking about, though, and that's what Dana White did with UFC, and that lasts only for so long. If you look at it, UFC is kind of on the downslope, in my opinion. People aren't gonna like when I say that, but yeah, that's it. Speaking of UFC, though, did you see the boxing exhibition recently? And I'm really bad with these names. Wanderlei Silva.
Nah, I
You
didn't
didn't see
see
it?
shit.
They
UFC boxing.
it was like an exhibition. They were fighting, and then like a fight broke out after, and he got knocked out by like I don't know, someone else's team or something. And
What?
yeah, because it was a headbutt. I didn't watch it. I just saw the fucking in the ring antics. And I was like, what the fuck?
Where the hell was that?
It was all over the internet, man. You've been losing, bro. Willie's been sleeping.
Hell no. I ain't that shit.
Yeah, but again, so let's go back though. Forget about that. Do you think Dana White and what's going on is good for boxing?
I mean, I don't know if Dana White is all about. I don't know if it's Dana White or Turk, because Turk been good. I think they should just give the keys over to fucking Jake at this point. Jake is fucking great.
but that's what I mean. That's the only competition is for Turk, and you need competition. If you were running it like a business, right? Businesses need competition. Jake Paul kind of, and again, we're going to touch on this.
MVP is doing a fucking thing.
Did
you hear Alicia Baumgartner dropped her belt just to fight 3 minutes? Woo.
Did she?
Yeah.
That's funny because I think I think to fight Michaela or something happened where she didn't want to fight 3 minutes.
Shut up, bro. Shut up.
Saying,
we had a chance to ask
I could
her
be wrong.
When she beat her.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. She didn't beat her.
Yes, she did.
On paper.
Damn, you are freaking
loyal, man. Loyal to Michaela. Oh, Michaela looks at my stuff, and I don't know who's going to get a restraining order against me first. Teofimo Lopez.
She needs to. You on that.
Yeah, she's fighting in Canada, October 30th, moving up in weight.
Canada.
That's it. That's really it, though. Boxing's been
when is she fighting?
October 30th. I wanted to go. I was gonna say, let's get like a party bus and fucking go up there.
Crazy.
Yeah, that'd be fun, man. You don't think that'd be fun?
What kind of money do you think I
don't have anything either, man. That's what credit cards are for. That's what credit cards are for, man.
Yo, oh my God, do y'all hear this? Yo, y'all better like this video. Subscribe to the channel, please. Yeah,
we don't get paid
this
for
guy is crazy, bro.
Again, stay tuned. Teofimo texted me. He said he's
getting
set up.
Damn party bus to the goddamn Canada to see Michaela Myers fight.
What do you mean, bro? You wouldn't do that? That'd be fun.
For her? No,
I'm saying that's why we make it fun. Like we go up there. That card is kind of poop. It's a poop card. But
I'm not going there for her.
But it'd be fun. We do like
if she was fighting Alicia, we'd be good.
Hopefully that can make that happen, man. She wanted the rematch. Somebody didn't want it.
Michaela didn't want it.
No, Michaela did want it. Dummy. But yeah, that's really it. Again, for those in here right now listening, we are waiting on Tio. If you couldn't tell, if you are watching the way Willie is dressed, I should have worn mine too. Would that be too much?
Yeah, we got another shirt. Why you ain't get the other shirt?
I got a bunch. Dude, I have my whole dresser is just filled with Tio shit. I've been a loyal Tio fan for forever. So, listen, he does some wacky stuff. They all do. Every fighter does. Speaking of wacky stuff, one thing I want to talk to Tio about when he comes in is what's going on with a future opponent of his and one of Willie's favorites.
Yeah, that's what I want to ask too.
Tank. All right. In other news, though, we had Xander Zayas recently signed with Bad Bunny's firm. That's pretty cool for local.
Huh?
Yeah, man.
We got that shit. Gotta be studied.
He boosted his reach and stuff. Though he's boosting like think about it. Xander
Bad Bunny need to be studied.
Why?
His run is crazy.
But that's good for Xander.
Conspiracy theories. He is so this damn so because how he's doing Super Bowl.
But how good is that for Xander?
He's doing a Super Bowl halftime.
He's a superstar. But think of how good that is for Xander.
Doesn't know how good
Puerto Rican, right? Bad Bunny's Puerto Rican.
Yo, Bad Bunny's run is crazy. He got Super Bowl before a lot of different people that should have been.
I kind of wish I was Puerto Rican. I'm not gonna lie. Like think about you're like tan so well. It's like perfect like complexion. The coquito shit in the winter, in the Christmas. Seriously, dude.
This is
Like,
the first time you never said I wish I was black.
no, I don't. I'm just kidding. Nah, for real, bro. Think about it. Like, you know what I mean, right?
Oh
It's hard.
shit!
I'm just
Yeah.
saying. And then I could be
Oh
like,
my god.
I could be like Puerto Rican Puma.
You should
It has a good ring to it.
Should I do a Puerto Rican baby mom?
Nah, come on. Like some people.
Uh,
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
good, man. Xander Zayas is reaching out now. That's gonna. I mean, I guess most Puerto Ricans already did know who he was, but now he's gonna hit that like mainstream market of Puerto Ricans, not just
Yeah.
Puerto Rican boxing fans and music fans as well. So good for him, man.
That's a lot of pressure, bro.
You know, we're kind of hard on Xander Zayas at
that's
times.
a lot of pressure.
but
That's a lot of pressure to put him on his back.
I guess, man.
Yeah, now you
again-
can't lose.
Tio said 5 minutes. We're still waiting, but he did message me. So
He said
my
you
hopes are
can't
high.
lose,
high
bro.
hopes.
Yo, that is funny.
But yeah, that's really it in the news world of boxing. I don't really have anything else. You hear anything?
No.
Yeah, there is some fights coming up. Jaron Ennis, another thing I wanted to talk to Tio about. Boots Ennis has a fight coming up in, I think it's October.
Why you had to talk to him about that?
Because he was calling him out, man. He wanted Dare to
he
be
did
great,
call
remember?
him.
And then the Shakur. That's what I kind of want to allude to when I talk to him. Is like, what really went on? There was, was he just throwing stuff at the wall to see what would stick, or
Most
what was
likely,
going on?
He loved doing that shit.
But people are sleeping on you. I mean, I guess everyone is Yusima Lima. I don't really know what he's about. I can't hate on Ennis because he is moving up in weight, and this is kind of like a tune-up at that weight class, which is the conventional way to do it, and most fighters do that. So again, I think Ennis is gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna go Ennis KO TKO.
But do you think he should have stayed at 147?
I think the only reason I think he moved up is he was having trouble making the weight. I mean, after that win off Stanionis, I wanted to see him unify.
When did he get? He never had like weight trouble really.
They're growing though, man. Like, how old is he? We forget. Like,
they're getting old.
We see these guys on TV and we think they're just like superhuman, but
he's like 27.
Yeah. Hold on, Jerron. And this
how long he been at
28? He's 28, dude. Yeah,
28. Yeah. God damn.
Once you're past 25, dude, it's tough.
It's about to get prime. It's prime now.
And he's really good. I mean, he's gonna kill this Lima guy. On the undercard of that is Khalil Coe versus Jesse Hart. Jesse Hart's a Philly legend.
Do you think whatchamacallit? You think Boots deserved to fight Crawford?
Boots deserve to fight Crawford. I think that's a great fight. Right now, Crawford's legend status. You know what I mean? He's pretty much top dog. Deserve to fight him? Yeah. Why not? But 150. You wouldn't watch that?
Would watch it is a different stuff. Do he deserve to fight?
All right, guys. Tio is here. Yo, hold on. What up, Tio?
What's up, man? What up?
Oh, Tio the Takeover is here. I was getting scared, man. I felt like it was Christmas and Santa wasn't coming, but Santa is here. Teofimo the Takeover. What is going on?
Santa is crazy.
Man, I've been good, man. How you fellas doing?
Good, man. I've seen you. You just got back, right? Honduras?
Yeah. That was a nice trip, man. Received a medal actually from the Congress and from the president, just awarding my due diligence and whatnot for being a hero to the country. So it was cool.
Hey, you didn't get pulled over after that, did you?
He's talking.
Yo, how you guys feel about that,
man? so we'll just get right into it. Then. I was gonna warm up and stay organized.
Congratulations, though. Congratulations, though. That's what's up.
We will get into that again. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Thank you for coming on the show. I've been harassing you always in person everywhere, but thanks again.
Baby. Yeah, you got me in a takeover. Shirt.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
Again, like I've told you in the past, we've converted Willie. Just kidding.
Yeah, that shit was funny with a little bow wow.
yeah. But let's talk about Honduras real quick. I was just curious about the boxing scene over there. Is there gyms there? Is it really?
Yeah, so that was like another reason why I was there for that time being was truly just to speak about the awareness, that they need to really focus on, and that's for all sports, not just football. They call it there,
Yeah,
which is
soccer.
soccer.
Yep.
That's like their main thing over there. And boxing, I've been bringing it to that platform into the country. Obviously, you see it in all different parts of Central America. But yeah, they do have boxing gyms more now. Ever since me becoming a world champion, kind of inspiring the youth and the next rising stars that want to become, world champions in boxing now. Them seeing that I could do it, they feel like they have a better chance at it. And but I think really my whole thing there was like, hey, listen, I'm here. I think you guys want me in the 2028 Olympic Games. Maybe that'd be something I could do and entertain. But I need you guys to like start, God willingly, just start funding and start helping these other talents out there from all different parts of not just boxing, but from all different sides of Olympic sports.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the most important part of it all. And I think that's going to really bring more people away from the streets and coming into, just really a better future for them, brighter future.
That's awesome that you're streamlining that, because I always wondered, obviously I've been a big fan of you forever, but I'm always like, there's got to be like other great fighters in Honduras, like athletes in general in Honduras. And you could be the just the streamliner for that, because there just has to be. And I could see a takeover gym in there.
Oh yeah.
A takeover gym.
Little by little, these things they do take time. They do have to go by. It's bypassing, right? It's just like presidency, right? They have to go through so many paperworks and litigations, so to speak, on trying to make sure everyone signs it off and keeps it going. So I think that's the only thing. I'm not really deep into the politics part of it.
Yeah.
I try to stay away from that. I'm just trying to do something to keep kids out of the gutter, as best as possible, and try to inspire them to, focus on dreams that they would like to, pursue. And that's really what I'm really focused on when I go there. It was beautiful. It was great. I mean, it was a lot of work. Don't get me wrong, but it's definitely worth it, and it's something that I'm definitely looking forward to returning back to after my fight this coming early next year.
You're like, it seemed like from what we saw, and I know Top Rank just posted like a video of you and kind of like a video log of you over there. They treat you like a king, man. It's straight up king like, looked like to me anyway. It was amazing to see.
I think that it's really just knowing that what I do and what I bring to the table for Honduras. I think that that's really a lot of it that has to do with that. Top Rank could do that, but they only got they could do that for a little bit longer.
Okay, I was gonna get into that too.
It's all right. But other than that, I think that it's I definitely want to aim for not just the partial of one part of the country. Little by little, would love to entertain all different parts of Central America and really inspire all those out there as well.
Yeah, man, and again, the Hispanic lineage in boxing is set in stone. It's not going anywhere. And I always wondered, like Honduras, where there needs to be more. There needs to be more. Like, it can't just be you. You know what I mean? It can't just be you. Although I'm sure you're okay with that, and I am too. But speaking on the Top Rank thing, how much longer on your contract is that? I know big news today that broke out. I think you had a little insight to it anyway with the Zuffa boxing and that going on with that. Is your contract with Top Rank almost up? Don't get in trouble. I don't want to burn any bridges. I'm just wondering how long do you have left?
Well, so really, when it gets to that, I mean, my team is really the ones that handle it all. But I'm no longer technically with Top Rank for to say. I could go to any platform, anywhere, anyhow.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. However, there is a part that kind of contradicts that, and that's just that I have 2 more fights to just pay the promoter fee, and then that's pretty, so to speak.
Okay.
Not something that I wanted, but that's something that they wasn't gonna. They need other licensings and stuff like that, and with me in the picture, they get a bit more out of it. So
which promotion you think that you looking forward to? Like, think that's doing a great job in boxing right now?
I like listen, I'm not picky with it. I actually like every type. It depends on the fan base, right? It depends on where you want to go to. You know, all promoters have a different type of idea of where they could bring their star power, you know. It almost feels like Shark Tank in some way, right?
Yeah, it's business, man.
Yeah, definitely.
It's the business side of boxing.
However, you know, eventually I would love to be on the opposite side of that table, you know, and sitting with them. And that's something that I know that will take some time, but a lot of more work. And it is possible, you know. Mayweather was one that was able to do something like that. Oscar De La Hoya was another, you know. And I feel like I do have some sort of idea to aim for that angle. However, I just need to just in the meantime enjoy what I have and do what I can do best, and that's take over.
And then
Take over promotions.
Yeah,
coming
that's
soon.
kind of what you're
like
alluding to. It sounds like, which is good, but I'm glad you do have 2 fights left because we love seeing you fight.
Yeah.
And I know Oscar De La Hoya has been, and he's not one to be outspoken like that. He loves you, man. He wants you, man. He wants.
Yeah.
He's very outspoken about you. He even goes against guys he already has signed to get you over there. Have you been in talks with them or?
Obviously, I think everyone, even Mayweather himself, you know, everyone's interested. I think that it's just the whole contradiction part of it is like, you know, why not just buy out? Why not get bought out? You know what I'm saying? And this is one form of way of doing it. Now, there's 2 fights on that side, but I could go anywhere. But it doesn't make everybody feel happy with that because I just want full rights of everything, 100%. You know. Even though it's coming out of me. But like I said, man, I'm 28 now, so I think that when it comes to it all, it's all going to come. It's all going to come, you know.
So right before you got on, we were talking about what we brought up when Willie asked if you got pulled over there, and we could just get into that now. We were saying what we thought about it. I think they do have this, again, we're talking about Terrence Crawford, and recently he had his parade and everything, and which was a big showing in Omaha, and then he got pulled over and held at gunpoint by the cops. And without going too in depth, because you know what this conversation brings, it gets a lot of people canceled and stuff. But and we're too fresh to be canceled yet, Tio. So please hold out. But I think it was handled the right way. Apparently, if it's true, the cops put out a statement that said they saw a gun on the floor or whatever, and they were all licensed to have guns, and the cops just ordered everyone out of the car. But they do have a history with like the gun stuff. Like Bomac, who I love, is a great guy. Remember, he got locked up in England or whatever for the gun stuff. He had a gun in his luggage, which everyone knows is that's insane. Like, how do you forget that? But he did like some time there. They had to like talk to get him out. I think they had to like go to the U.S. government.
That's some rapper shit. I left my gun in my luggage. And
so I
didn't know it was in there.
I think it was handled well. The only thing, like I told Willie, which I didn't understand, was kind of like you in Honduras. Like what Terrence Crawford just did was amazing. Was a great feat. He beat Canelo. And how in Omaha these cops don't know who that is? You know what I mean?
Well, big difference. His is a state, mine's a country.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not denying that. That is true.
But I think when it comes to the whole part of it, I don't think I think sometimes it might just be protocols, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just off of them just doing their part. I think that I think part of it too really is just the it could have been all for an assessment that they have in mind, right? A plan.
And apparently what I read, it said the gun was like on the floor and they saw the gun or whatever, and there's little Tio. What's going on, man?
What up, man?
What's going on? It's the future right there. What's up?
What's up, buddy?
But yeah, I mean, and I think Terrence Crawford and his team and whoever was in the car, they handled it well too. There was nothing happened. They got ordered out or whatever, and you know what the media does. Hi, what's up?
They're talking about your dad and some fighters.
Yeah.
Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah, the takeover. That's awesome, man.
He's Teofimo as well.
Yep.
Teofimo.
Yeah. Right now he got back from school.
Okay.
So yeah, he's excited a little bit. Just,
Where are you? Where are you now? In Vegas or?
Yeah, right now I'm in Vegas at the moment.
Okay.
Yep. And then
So
I'll be
what
heading
time?
to.
What
I'll
time
be
is
heading
it?
to.
3
Huh?
hours back. So it's right now. It's
Yeah.
5:30 over there.
Oh, he just
For
got
sure.
back at 5.
Yeah. I gotta ask you with the way you travel, man. You get jet lag. Like when do you sleep? I see you work out late. You go live late working out. Do you have a routine of sleep? Like do you sleep in?
Yeah, it varies. It varies. Sometimes I'll pick one day out of the weekend to like just sleep it through,
Recover.
catch up my sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's literally like it's a mini you. It's like it looks like a little AI version of Teofimo Lopez right there.
Yeah, this man's right here for sure.
It's a little AI.
Like seriously, like you know what I mean? Like it's a little Teo.
But no, overall, man, I think that it's yeah, I don't know. Whenever I get the chance, you know, but obviously being a father at the same time and doing those things, it's
yeah. I was gonna say too, like with the kid and with your schedule and stuff, sleep has to be hard to come by.
Yeah, it can be. It can be. For sure. It can be. It can be. But like I said, man, I pick one day out of the week just to
like
rest
catch up.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So did you speaking on
how do you guys feel about the whole situation with Crawford, that happening and stuff?
So I mean, I think it went smooth, honestly. If the cops really did see a weapon or whatever on the floor and they did what they're supposed to do, nobody got hurt. Willie over here.
Is being black in America. I don't know how they didn't know him though. Like
Yeah, that's
you didn't
my
know
thing.
who Bud Crawford was. I don't know. It is what it is. As long as you follow, roll on all the windows,
Yeah.
do what you gotta do, and you get up out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I think you could take it as almost if the story the cops are saying is true, you could take it.
Hold on one second.
Yeah, all good.
Let me take him back over there. All right, man. I was tapping on that though. I felt like part of it was like kind of the whole kind of lookout of what you receive, right? Being black and then having the cops and that kind of portray on that, right?
Yeah.
I felt like that was something maybe they just wanted to maybe they're using someone like Crawford, but it's just my opinion. Maybe they needed to use that to now follow through with the next procedures that they want to do, meaning like maybe exit that road and no longer have to happen anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, especially for a guy that received the key to the city, a guy that's doing so much for Omaha, Nebraska, a guy that has really put them on the map, guy that has done so much for the sport of boxing. Maybe that was something that maybe had to be done, but I don't agree on it. I'll be real with you. I don't agree on it, but sometimes we just never know how these people do these things, right?
Again, like we'll never know all the facts or whatever, but like, how do you not know that's like in Omaha? You know what I mean? It's not like New York.
So what you're saying though? So what you're saying that you saying that they using Crawford to make sure like that don't happen again, like this whole parade shit or something like that don't happen, like they don't give nobody a key or
no. What I mean to say it is like more so of like you see how people will take it like, oh, now you're stopping another black man not knowing what he has done for the place, right? Or for the city.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
So it's like instead, like let's remove that from the occasion now. Let's take away from that. Like stop just pulling over black people just because you think they're doing some crime. You know, obviously a black fighter like Crawford, he's doing not crime. He's doing things of
the total opposite.
Nah. Yeah,
exactly.
everything. You could like look at it the opposite side too and say that like the way Crawford and his team, whether they were pulled over rightfully or wrongfully, I don't know, but the way they handled that situation and that no one got hurt, they did everything correct. You know what I mean? Like nobody got hurt. Not that anybody, again, we don't know the facts, but anyone deserves a gun to be pointed at them. But the way they did that and we're like, okay, and got ordered out.
It was the same day though, right?
Yeah, that's what's
Yeah,
weird to me. Like, how do you not know it's
this guy
same
been
day?
he been walking out Nebraska team, all types of
That's
shit.
what that's
no
my
way.
thing though. There's a lot of like how do you not like
There's no way.
put all that aside? In my opinion, that cop should be in trouble for not knowing who the hell Crawford was, considering what just happened. That was a mainstream fight. So,
I think of it differently. I think of it as but this is why I get in trouble. I think of it as like plots, like items. They use Crawford for I don't know why, but why would they use someone like Crawford?
To dim his light on that type of day is crazy.
yeah, again,
obviously there's good and bad, but that wasn't for bad though. That was for something else, man. I just don't quite understand it.
I mean, if they did see like a gun though, right? They said the gun was on the floor.
Why would Crawford? And I don't mean to tap too much longer on this subject. Why would they have that, right? I mean, he's already got all his security team and everything.
Yeah.
As you see, when he was in this parade, they were getting escorted. Everything was in line, in order. All these people that are getting escorted, they have licenses and all that. I think people are trying to cover tracks for something they did faultly, but this is just my opinion.
Yeah. Again, we don't know.
This is why I like you. You think on the other side, you know what I'm saying? You thinking on, you know what I'm saying?
But then you know what I mean. It's like it's no point, on that level. But it's, and then I think to myself, I've seen how certain things can happen in America in that way, and I felt like they just not to rain on his parade, but use it for something else that I don't know that they're working on that side. I don't live in Omaha, right? We don't live in Omaha.
Someone, Mansa Musa, just wrote, Omaha is racist. They did that to show him that he don't run the city. I mean, it could be. We don't know.
That's how I feel.
Yeah,
that's crazy work though. But why? That's crazy.
The only thing I could say is like, but they do have a history of gun stuff.
But the officers should get suspended. The officers should get turn in their badge, something of that nature. The guy is doing something for the betterment of the city and soon to be all around the world. That's his goal, right?
Yeah.
He's got multiple children. So,
but again, I'm not defending either side.
If they have a history, if they have a history of guns,
I'm saying like we don't know the facts.
Cops wouldn't know that.
Yeah,
we don't barely know that.
But that's what I mean.
You just told me that.
But that's what I'm saying. They may have saw a gun on the floor. That's all. Like
that's what they claim.
Like we started the convo with, why would you bring a gun in your suitcase to England? You know what I mean? So maybe they just, and again, it turned out that they legally had the firearms apparently, which is great. That's fine. But the cop allegedly.
They didn't lock him up or anything, right?
No. I think he got. Again, I don't know the total thing. I just read what I saw, and read the statement that the police made. But again, there's a lot of unanswered stuff. It could be looked at in many different ways. The good thing is that nobody got hurt from whatever transpired, especially Crawford. Because let's talk about the performance. I know people have been asking you recently about it, though. What'd you think of his performance versus Canelo? Did you see that coming or?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I called it. I even betted my trainer, who's my father. I betted on him. I said Crawford's gonna win. He's like, nah, man, Canelo's gonna win. I said, nah, bro, he's gonna win. I had a feeling, just from seeing the being in the camp of Canelo, had the opportunity for that, but. I think that everything that they've been doing was working, but for a different weight class for slower guys.
Yeah.
You need to go back to that loose, head movement type of fighter that he did when he was facing Danny Jacobs and the likes of those fighters. But now I just saw he was too heavy planted. And if they told Crawford when he fought Spence to just box him, and do that, and look how he turned out. I feel like they were going to give him the same game plan coming into the Canelo fight.
So I said in the lead up, I was like, if Canelo fights the way he's been fighting versus Crawford, he's going to lose. But I did bet Canelo and Willie over here.
I'm the only one. Yeah, Willie. Lorenzo Medina, all y'all was telling me I was dumb. I should dump garbage.
Lorenzo and Willie were going at it.
I'm like, yo, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, y'all don't think he can outbox him? Willie, shut up. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, yo, are you serious? We talking about skill right there. That was too much skill that night.
Yeah, it was crazy. You know what that reminded me of now, and this just came out today as well. I guess Canelo's getting elbow surgery. This kind of reminded me of someone that we might be talking to right now who faced Lomachenko, who took a L and then all of a sudden needed a surgery.
Now, to be real with you, man, everybody doesn't go into a fight 100%.
Yeah, 100, and I agree with that. But it's just funny how all of a sudden now.
But I don't think that should justify. Look, Crawford, even with the elbow or not, Crawford did what he had to do. And
of course.
He boxed the shoes off that man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was doing things in there that, you could see the frustration coming out of Canelo. 1, 2, 3 big shots ain't gonna do it, man. You gotta put in
absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't know
combinations, and I had a feeling Canelo would have done that.
When you were training with that camp for I know it was like a short brief time, but when you were training with that camp, would they harp on that? Like, because I feel like Canelo changed at some point.
Say again.
When you were training with that camp, I don't know, he's giggling at something, but when you were training at that camp,
I'm reading from the comments from here.
Yeah. When you were training with that camp, did you did they like harp on that one punch plotting kind of style that this newer version of Canelo that we see now?
I say, yeah, a lot of it was, which I was surprised on, I'll be honest, because from the Canelo, I know he's a bit lighter on his feet. And ever since the Floyd Mayweather fight, you see a big change in his style, right?
Yep.
But I think he kind of slowly became into more a muscle fighter rather than an elusive fighter. So when I was in that camp for just a short period of time, I got to witness certain things I did like, and certain things I had to keep on my own and stay on my route that's been working. Yep. And what I noticed, what I did like was that they did use consistent combinations, so there will be repetitions of that, right?
Yeah.
And be consecutively on that. But the problem that I didn't like was that everything was based off of one side, one position, flat feet.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta, if you can do that, that's fine. But then use a different angle and see how that feels on that side, and keep that going. But it was just, stationary. You can't be stationed in boxing too long.
No.
It used to work back then in probably the 60s and the 40s and 30s, but it doesn't really work in today's style of fighting. A lot of people are trying to become more boxers and trying to stay light on their feet.
There was definitely like a change in Canelo at some point, maybe like 4 or 5 fights ago, where like when he moved up in weight and then moved down, there was like a change in his style. And yeah, I all hats off to Crawford though. Again, I didn't think he could do it. I was rooting for him. I always root for the American, and he did it, man. He did his thing.
Most definitely, man. He doesn't have to do much anymore. Just stay out of, out of trouble. Trouble that he's already staying out of, honestly. But he don't have to do much. He could sit out another year. He could weigh it out. He could look. He could see me beat up on his little bro in January.
You're reading my mind. I was going there next.
Let's
go. So speaking on that, Shakur, it's rumored, or next year. It looks like that's going to be
January.
Beginning of next year. A little.
Ain't rumor, that shit happening.
Let's go.
So the last time we spoke to you, I was going to lose a lot of friends because we were talking about Tank, maybe you versus Tank or whatever, and it still remains the same. I'm going to lose a lot of friends.
Lose a lot of friends. I ain't gonna lie. Tio, you've been saying some real shit lately about Tank and shit, and like you empathetic about what he be going through and stuff. Like that shit so real. That's why I'm such a fan of you now, because you just keep it real. I understand.
Wait. So like you're not a fan of Tank anymore? You're a fan?
No, I am a fan of Tank still.
I
don't.
Thought we had him, man.
Nah, I'm still a fan, but I gotta take the L's right now. I have to take the L's right now for the boxing. So, but he's definitely about to make some money, so he ain't taking no L's.
Did you see? You saw the back and forth with Shakur and Tank, right? You thought that was a little petty by Tank, or?
I think that what I could take from that whole back and forth, conversation, I just think that yeah, it may sound like pettiness. I mean, he did deactivate his
Yeah,
account.
that's what I was like, what the hell? Why did he go?
I think honestly, he's just. I think he knows what he's doing is not what he's used to doing. You know, I think he's not used to doing a lot of. You know, now he's fighting a guy like Jake Paul, which is not a real fight; it's an exhibition, right? But he's gonna make a lot of money, more than he's probably ever made throughout his whole career. But I think that the part of it is that change, right? And knowing that, you know, he's going back on his word that what he wanted to do, saying that he's going to walk out the sport. And I think that he's pretty much on that, at the moment, on that mindset of like, I'm going to leave and, you know, fuck, I got to do this anymore. Excuse my language. But
it's all,
you know,
you could curse here. It's all good. But
I think that, you know, I think that with the whole Tank situation, I'm looking at it like this man's probably like going through a little mental breakdown, slightly. It's not like a mental of like illness, but a mental of like his love for the sport of boxing.
Which is tough, right? It's tough to keep that drive. And I was going to ask you that, like with the mud made and stuff, it does mess with you, correct?
All of it. All of it. I mean, like what we do, sometimes we train and fight so hard so that we can have a moment to feel, as crazy as it sounds, but like have like an average normal life. But some that don't have that, you end up, you know, losing yourself along that journey.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes it could be hard on you because you're only looked at as an item more than a person.
For me, and I think I could speak on how most fans feel, because I am a fan of Tank fighting. You can't not be a fan of Tank fighting. You know, he's electric. And I just think the timing of the Jake Paul fight, you know, because that fight will always be there. He had a rematch scheduled. There's still better fights to be made. Your name's in the mix. Shakur's name was in the mix. There's the Haney guy. His name's in the mix. If he's staying, we don't know what weight he's at, but his I guess 147 now. But there's so much better fights out there as a pure boxing fan. And I get the money talks. That's a lot of money. You can't say no to that. Just the timing. I feel like that Jake Paul fight and that money will always be there no matter what. So.
But there's difference. That's what I'm trying to say. Like Teo and Shakur, these motherfuckers love legacy. That's what they about.
Yeah.
It looks like Tank do not care about
the belts.
None of that. Mm-hmm. Not a belt. He didn't give a fuck about getting belts before. He didn't give a fuck about none of that. So it's like different people fight for different reasons.
But it reminds me of the time when we were at the National Silver Gloves one year, and we were coming out of Region 3, and Region 3 was DC and other states. And one of that being that I was part of Region 3, so I got to meet with the Russells since an early age, like 9, 10 years old. 9 is when we did the ringside. But other than that, going back to Tank, I remember that he could have made the weight in Kansas, and he just was like, I'm not going to do it this year. Fuck y'all. Like, forget y'all. Forget y'all, the whole team, because it was always like Region 8, Region 3. There was a big battle. Region 8 was California, Vegas, Arizona type vibes. Mm-hmm. So it was basically like West and East going at it, East to West. And I remember that year, man. Just Tank is like that. Sometimes when he's not in it, he's just not in it. Yeah. You know, it kind of gives me that kind of remembrance of it, how I'm seeing it now. He just don't care. He's going to get his. He got family he got to take care of. Maybe it's something that he has to do. Maybe that's what it is, you know? And then with that whole thing where they had to lock him up just for that moment, even though it was from an earlier incident.
Yeah.
In the year, you know, so I think the guy's just right now just trying to cash out, probably take a moment to sit out, see how he feels afterwards. Yeah.
Again, I can't hate him for that much money, but for me as just a pure boxing fan, it's just the timing. That's all. I feel like
you can't get attached to fighters. You can't to fans to all those out there. You just can't get attached to us. Yeah, because one moment we feel it, next moment we don't. Yep. One moment we say we retire like Tyson Fury, next moment we're back in like Tyson Fury.
And I'm happy that you said that, because like that's been going around the social media angles now. All the podcasts and stuff are talking like these fighters don't care about their fans. Do you agree with that or no? It's just you can't get attached to you guys because you guys are humans too.
I think it goes both ways, because there's a moment where you want your people as well that support you to understand where you're coming from, right? And sometimes they won't. Maybe they just want as supporters, they just want to see you rise to the best occasion in every time and be that David against those Goliaths, right? And which is great and all, but then there's a moment in time where it's like, all right, whoa, no matter where I go in this, there's always going to be more and more and more. And then you just got to find it when is the right time. I don't think Tank has found that right time just yet, but, he is going to be the most talked about like he is right now.
Yeah. And I mean, hey, but props to him again.
That's the real dude right there.
I've been trying to tell y'all, man. I've been getting beat up in gyms and shit for supporting Teo, man. I used to come to the gym with a Teo shirt, a different Teo shirt on every day. And he's coming at me, man.
No. Honestly, like I really appreciate it, no matter what it is, man. I just want to be honest with everybody, even with the whole case with Keyshawn Davis. Everybody was bashing him, and I just decided to take a different route.
And I seen that one too. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And we got to see each other during the fight week of Canelo and Crawford. We got to see each other. We got to see each other the night before, where they had the underdogs that they were showcasing at the Fontainebleau in Las Vegas. So we were talking for a moment. Come to find out, I guess the WBO has ranked them to number 1 spot in my division.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the WBO.
But and then apparently it was unanimous.
They just want the money. It's obvious, in my opinion. I mean, they need that fight for the money. But that's what's funny about it, because like there was big fights out there for Canelo, right? There was huge fights out there for Canelo. The Benavidez is the name they threw around. Nobody ever elevated him. Nobody ever to fight Canelo, and that's the problem, I think, with the belts. I love the 4 belts. I love undisputed. I love fighting other champions and stuff, but it's just City by the Bay says Teo needs to do something with WWE. He might be doing. I think he's doing something with their friends, possibly.
No, I've been seeing you a lot with Aiden Ross and shit. I see you on a brand risk commentating and shit. How's those vibes? Good.
It's been great. They called me back again. Last week they spoke to me. This week I'll be heading over there. They got another one, brand risk number 10, going out in Tennessee. So yeah, I'll be out there commentating, talking some shit, laughing.
And you pulling that audience too. That's fire.
Yeah,
for you,
smart man. Very so smart.
I've been telling him. So I'm like, yo, he's with Aiden. Yeah, he's definitely about to come up crazy.
Yep.
Well, a lot of good things, as I see it. I think that with all these things turning around, I've been loyal to the sport as best as I can. I love it as I really do. I've been through the ups and downs of it, and on top of that, I've went through that little cycle that I think even Tank is going through. I went through that. I say after Josh Taylor, I went through that little cycle of, do I still want to fight? Do I have that fire? Do I have that and stuff? And I surpassed it, man. So that's why people saw a different outcome when I faced Arnold Barboza.
Oh my God, I called that one too.
Yeah, Willie was hating on Arnold. Real quick.
I knew that was gonna be an easy fight for you, though. I knew that shit was gonna be too easy. I was like, yo, this guy throws 1-2 punches. He threw a 1-2 all day. There's no way Teo is gonna lose to that. I thought you was gonna get the knockout, though. I betted that, but you disappointed me with that one. But you did your thing. You wiped it.
Me and so I was like, you know what? Let me just show him a little bit more. Prep this whole fight going on. So I'm thinking these other 2 guys that are gonna come up after me are gonna do something better. And
that was you took over. You definitely took over that whole show.
Real quick, I have a few more questions with regards to Shakur. Then again, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Again, you alluded to you don't sleep, but I'm gonna read some of the comments real quick. Shane MCM, he's a friend of the show. Very outspoken guy, says ass or titties. We don't got to answer that, but that's just him being him. And then he said something about it. Thanks for playing collab. That's a shirt company. Thanks for playing. What was that?
My legs. They got
legs. All right, yeah. Kevin PG, all about the legs. He said something about thanks for playing collab. That's a shirt company. If you're interested, peep them. They make good shirts and stuff. And then another friend of ours said he fought with you in a tournament in 2009.
Yeah. That's where me and the Russell, Georgia. That's where the Russells were. They were wearing like the cheetah uniforms all the time. That was their thing. Antonio as well, and then Antoine, call him Tweezy.
Yeah.
Antoine, me and him won that year as well. We were there's a photo of us carrying our belts, taking pictures and stuff.
Antoine, well, Gary Antoine, I always mess up the names again, but he had some good things to say about you fairly recently as well, where he said, I don't know if you saw it, but he said that you're the dog in the division, you're the best, you're the guy that they all want to fight, and you're the most talented. So that was high praise from him. And I think under you, I'm a fan of Hitchens. I like Hitchens as well, but I think Gary Antoine Russell, he might be one of the toughest to grab a belt from right now, the way he looked in his past few fights.
Oh yeah, he's been doing great overall, man. He's always been that tough guy. We always thought that one day we may lace it up, but it never happened in the amateurs. It could have possibly happened here in the pros. Right now he's got a tough fight and it's a good outcome. Look at that undercard that they have, right?
Yeah.
Baumgartner, they have Gary Antoine Russell. That's 2 world titles already. I think one being undisputed, right?
Yeah. There's so many good fights at this weight class of 140. And another fight that was rumored, well, there was 2, and that's kind of what I wanted to pick your brain on, was first it was going to be.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut you.
Go ahead.
I asked to be on that damn card of Jake Paul and Tank, right?
Yeah.
Apparently the promoter of MVP, Nick, or whatever his name is, I don't mean to be rude, he was like, nah, I don't want to do nothing with Teofimo unless we do like a multi-fight deal type shit. So a lot of these people are interested in Teo, but they want to keep me in.
Yeah, they want to lock you in. They want to trap you with the pen.
Lock me in, and right now, I'm that type of bad bitch that I don't really want to be locked in. I don't want to be locked in.
Shane.
He said, I want a bad bitches. For the streets. You for the streets, Theo. You for the streets.
Hey, gotta make my blocks.
I'm crying. He's for the streets.
All right. Back to where
that would have been crazy if you was on that card. Though it would have been
I was aiming for it. You know what I mean? I shot my shot, but they, I get it for other reasons. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
so if you would have been on that card, you would have turned around and fought Shakur right after.
Yeah, I wanted to do since the exhibition. Might as well. I was like, let me do an exhibition.
Your fight wouldn't have been exhibition though. They would have had a real fight. They have real fights on that card too.
Listen. Jake Paul and Tank, all right, I get it, the weight difference and all that stuff. But I don't know. Even then, I don't have to defend my world titles. I'll just do something like a 10-rounder or keep it light, 8-rounders. When they do stuff like that, right? Shouldn't anything go?
Yeah. But I got to say something. And again, I don't know if there's truth to it, but you remember who was Thorpe Johnson or whatever when he gave you that punch for the marketing thing when he punched you in the stomach?
Oh yeah, Thor.
Yeah, Thor.
Man,
that I gotta know? Did that really mess you up? Did that hurt? Like,
no,
that was rumors.
Yeah, it hurt, but it didn't internally do damage. No,
okay.
No. That was just from me staying too long in the weight division. I had already outgrew.
Yeah,
I already had outgrown.
Yeah. So. And again, I don't want to go back to that. Speaking of the exhibit, I don't want you to. I need the Shakur fight to happen. I got a lot of things to settle with some friends and stuff. So
where would you guys like it? Where would I want to know? Like where?
New York City. It's got to be in New York. And this is kind of what I wanted to ask you. It was rumored before that, maybe a year ago, it was going to be Devin Haney, right, in Saudi. Was part of the reason you didn't want that because you didn't want to do that fight in Saudi? Is that correct or no?
Partially, but it was really because of I just felt like with Haney's performance, it happening the way it did. I didn't really want to entertain that. I want those guys to also get theirs before they even come with a good win option before you come out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to say that I fought. He was already washed out after the Ryan fight. Look how he fought with Jose Ramirez. I want these guys to come on the top of the top, so that way when I beat them, it even makes it sweeter.
Yeah.
So
you carried that card from promotional standpoint to the fight itself, and I saw what Turk was trying to do. He wanted all these personalities to come together and clash, but they all matured overnight or something. I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah, Ryan got Jesus.
Yeah, what the hell?
Jesus right there with Ryan, right next to him.
I'm just like you guys. I was confused. I was like, what
it almost happening? It actually helped. I thought it was going to hurt you at first. They were like, oh, they're just making Teo look like like just really immature, but then it actually helped you because that's what Turk wanted. He wanted all that. And it was
I'm
weird to
like,
see.
bro, like we all know each other from the amateurs. We all came out from those classes. I'm like, bro, we all know one another. We could roast on each other from the past times, and then this time,
it was like
no more insight of things like, and I was just like, damn.
And I love Rolly too.
Yeah,
Man.
Rolly's our guy. We love
funny
Rolly.
as hell, man.
Yeah.
He is a funny dude.
He's
and
mentally...
he didn't say nothing funny
but
that whole
I gotta
time.
say,
I'm like, yo.
I met Rolly recently, and he's doing well mentally. So he's doing what he has to do mentally, and he's doing good.
He's not going to say none of the wild shit that got him all them fights.
Yeah,
he's not going to say none of that no more.
He's still Rolly though, man. Deep down, he's still Rolly.
I think that, Rolly, he may have a big announcement coming soon, man.
Oh yeah. I know. I saw him in Florida recently. As you know, I'm friends with Lorenzo Medina, so I go to all his fights and stuff.
You'll be there October 12th?
Yeah, I'm coming.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, that's my guy. Love that guy. Real quick for a heavyweight, dude. Very fast for a heavyweight, man. Fast hands, fast feet, everything. But yeah, that's really it. But so yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to know was like. So the Haney thing, let's backtrack a little bit. The Haney thing doesn't go through, right? For whatever reason, I guess you said you didn't really want to entertain that right now because he put on a boring performance, we could say. So then next was Richardson Hitchens, right? You guys have the same manager out here on Long Island, Keith Conley, and you have that fight lined up. And we met Richard at the tennis court matchup. Good guy, fun guy, real fun guy.
So fun. Him and Haney was going at it.
Yeah, him and Haney were going back and forth. There's that fight, right? What happened with that one? How'd that one fall through? Was it just timing or?
No. I mean, we both want to fight. It's a great fight, great matchup. Definitely something to have and showcase in New York. But the promoters and the people putting up the money just don't see it as exciting. They feel like Hitchens needs to still build up.
Really? Oh, that's and at Hitchens' last fight,
I kind of agree with that.
Yeah, man, boxing's at a point where it's good, but at the same time, is at also other point where it has to make sense for the business people that are putting the money up. Yeah. So that's where people feel like boxing ain't where it was. It's just that the money. That's what it is. The money from ever since COVID hitting. Really took a toll on a lot of everything of where they're going to put their assets, how much they're going to put in, and what they're going to get back from it. And that's why we're getting shows like that.
Yeah. So then going from that fight. So at that fight, I know we were there actually, and Team Haney was there. And then I kind of, and I like Bill a lot. Bill always chops it up with the fans, talks about boxing. And I'm a heckler myself. I've been pretty much jumped at your fights for rooting for you, but it's all right. I take it. I feel like I'm part of the team. But he was going off right in front of us. Remember?
Which one? The Hitchens fight?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was going. Him and his fam were going off on Hitchens while he was fighting, and it was just almost like, for me, I'm just a fan. I'm a nobody. You know what I mean? Like, to see Bill do that, I was kind of like,
man, anybody that's a fan of the sport is somebody.
Yeah, I just mean like considering, like I'm a hooligan fan, and I'm proud of that.
I would love to be in your shoes. I'd be saying all bets.
You want them trolls? You gonna be trolling like him? He was trolling Bill that day.
Yeah.
He got Bill to sit down.
Yeah, because he was in front of me. Dude.
Sit down. We can't see.
But like I almost felt for Hitchens in a sense, and I was like, Bill, like, come on, he's fighting. You know what I mean? Like, he knows Hitchens. You know what I mean? He grew up with the team, and again, he's promoting as well. But it was the all rounds until the KO. Whatever.
But I like the fact that we seen Haney by himself the next time.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Like,
because I was saying, it was
just him, Hitchens, and Haney talking shit together,
sort of by himself.
And because
sort of by himself.
Debo, I call him Debo, his security guard, where he did the Brian Norman.
Did you see that shit? Yo, who is that? Who is that guy, man? Like Haney was cool too. We met Haney. He was good with us too.
I was like, yo, can I take a picture with Debo? He's like, ask him. He's like, he's not going to do it. Yo, he had the Debo with the flannel on and everything. I was like, I was like, that was crazy. Brian Norman was there too. They was just talking crazy.
So
that was a good time.
You guys all know each other. You came up together. It's hard not to like one another in a sense, right? Like, I'm not saying you guys got to be best buds, but you all have, like, you all are friendly in a sense. Who is one fighter that you just no matter like somebody that whatever they do just annoys you? Do you have one, or is it just something they do just always pisses you off? Like
None.
none. Just unbothered. Because I got guys I work with, dude.
I just focus on that's it.
Good. Because
I care less with how they do it and what they do it.
See, I need some of that because there's dudes I work with, man. They breathe, and I'm like, yo, please just stop, hold your breath, just get out of here. But anyway, I got to work on that.
Shakur though, Shakur.
Yeah. So now all roads lead to Shakur, right? Everything we talked about. Now here comes Shakur. How did this matriculate? We like again, Haney was about to happen. Then Hitchens. And now it looks like you said, it's happening. Shakur. How did that transpire? Who called who? Did you guys talk to each other? What went on behind the scenes?
I remember it was just building up little by little, and then like I said, I go off guys how they look on their performance, and people really, spoke highly on Shakur's last performance. So I was like, you know what? I think this is now the time. This is the time that we can start making things happen. I think it just happened organically, though.
That's what I was about to say. It's felt natural. Like it just felt natural.
If the Jaron Ennis thing did transpire, right? Like you were calling him out too, and there was some rumors, like I said, just rumors of you maybe possibly that may have happened. Would you have come back down to fight Shakur, or once you move up, you're done?
No, once I move up, I'm up.
Okay. And after the Shakur fight, is 147 in the picture?
We see what happens January. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We see where life takes it afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like if let's say after that fight they have a title shot at 47, if I can still hold my 40, maybe I'll do two simultaneously. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, things that could actually happen, I think. So you know what I'm saying? Like, why can't we carry multiple belts in multiple divisions?
147 is an open division right now.
Well, we got to see what Haney and Norman Jr.
You got
Norman.
I feel like me personally, I feel like I'm undisputed at 40. I've taken over every. I feel like that just by my say, because we've been seeing recycled nonstop. Different champions carrying belts in my weight division, but I'm the only one that's been successful in defending them.
Mm-hmm. And the whole belt thing confuses even me and regular people just watching the sport. Like when you beat Loma, the email champion that you went viral for the email champion thing, but like there's truth to that, because now it's like they're saying like, no, that wasn't a real belt. So they just pick and choose who gets belts and stuff. And
I think that's one thing I dislike about it all, because I really did climb up the ranks when it came to it. I had to go through those regional titles and then work my way up to like eliminators and then get to that point of, world titles. I think that it does upset me a bit as just someone part of the sport, that a lot of these guys just get emailed to be elevated.
Yeah, it's
like
pathetic.
For instance, I'm not knocking down on Rolly, but I think that they knew going into the 47. I think now he's the WBA official world champion, right?
Yeah, they elevated him,
and then they elevated him. So this is my biggest. That's why it's crazy. I remember I was watching some films and stuff. Muhammad Ali always wanted to fight in Times Square. Right? I was the only world champion fighting in Times Square and was the only world champion that performed out that night. Right? Like there's things that I also have I keep in mind. That's why I'm not really I don't get annoyed by any of them any more longer than I ever did, because I guess where I'm going in my journey is far different from all of these fighters, and I think it's gonna start showing, especially early next year. But I do get upset that these guys, depending on the relationship they have with certain people, that they get elevated, and there's other freaking fighters that are probably more talented and work much harder than most of us and have the opportunity to at least from regional title already get to that elimination spot. There's that I think needs to stay in course, and they need to fix it up a bit. It's no, eventually you just never know. There might be that guy that's better than all of the guys that we talk about today.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it may not be me or any of these other young guys that are still in the mat. It might be someone that's hungrier than all of us. You know what I'm saying?
So like, and speaking on that, when you beat Loma, right? That's when like I had a huge party here. I've told you a million times, and there was probably like this is like my basement actually. There was like maybe 30 people in here, and when you beat Loma, do you think, and this is going to pertain to the Shakur fight and where it should be in our opinion, do you think that the COVID rules and stuff kind of took away from the feat that you just did? Because Loma was unstoppable at that time, and like the crowd noise and stuff. Do you think that kind of took away from it?
From my assessment on it, seeing how it was afterwards, yeah, it was very quiet, man. Like literally, you drop a pin here, you know, like it was that quiet, especially after the decision and them raising my hand. Top Ring was not happy.
I remember we talked about that. They just left.
Some people from certain places were not happy, and it was like, but out with the old and with the new. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This is what you guys. It's a win-win case scenario.
And when, in my opinion, and people are going to disagree with me and get mad at me, but I don't give a shit. When you beat Shakur, right? And again, I like Shakur, but when you beat Shakur, that's why because the Saudi fans are great and what they're doing over there is great. The production is great, but we need crowd noise. We need hooligans. It's two of the biggest stars in boxing going at it.
You need ganja in the stadium somewhere.
Yeah. You need.
I don't smoke, but you need all that.
No, for real though.
It's
part of it. You need shit talk, and you need me running around.
You need rappers getting kicked out of the building.
Yeah. We need all that. So it has to be Vegas and New York.
Top stage and everything in the crowd.
It's got to be New York or Vegas. Has to be, and it's nothing against Saudi. Again, just the crowd noise there, and what we are as fans, or even if you were to fight an English guy, the English fans do it well too over there in the UK. But obviously, this fight would do numbers there because they're real boxing fans. But it definitely needs to be in New York.
We'll see in the next coming weeks, man. We're closing in on this. Little by little, my team is taking care of all that, and God willingly, in the next coming weeks, before Halloween, we could really put everybody on a fright scare and give people a treat.
We are there again. Thank you. I'm going to ask you some rapid fire questions. Just nothing crazy. And we'll let you go, man. We appreciate the time. I
appreciate you, my
everyone who does listen to my podcast knows I've been the Teo guy from day one. Especially this. Look what he's. Can we just look what we're wearing right now? This to me is like my championship right here. Willie got the takeover New York City super rare fight shop.
It is, man. This sweater is really nice.
So I got some hats right here. I'm gonna send them to you. I think you sent me that.
Yeah. I did. I DM'd you the make boxing great. Oh, those are fire, dude. I need that hat.
I need those. They got mistaken it for a Trump hat. So
I kid you not. Like when I was doing my Box Fan Expo, and I kid you not, I have some hats that are they look like the F1 type vibe look.
Yeah.
But a lot of people were into it. Not a lot of Latinos were into it.
Oh, because the Trump stuff. Yeah, I could see that.
I was like, all right, bet. I get it now. So it also gives me a little hindsight of what's up, what's not good, you know what I mean? But when it's just a two-tone or a different type of set of hats, people love it. So maybe it's just the color.
All right, just send me all of them. I'll wear it.
Really don't care, bro.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
Who in your opinion is the most underrated fighter any weight class right now?
Underrated or overrated?
Underrated.
Both.
I'm gonna go. I was asking you overrated next, but in your opinion,
in any weight class, underrated. It's either Jai or Bam Rodriguez.
Bam Rodriguez, really underrated, you think?
And I feel like underrated in the sense of his fan base should be louder.
Yeah. Texas, where you at? Teo said it. Where you at, Texas?
Bam is nice.
I think they need to branch him on a different different platform. Maybe he doesn't want it. Maybe that's why he's just one of those guys that are just head on the sport. But I think they need his marketing team. Everybody need to start branding him as the next Mexican hopeful. Alongside David Benavidez.
That boy, he got angles. He got everything, man. He's nice.
His footwork is insane, dude.
Insane.
It is insane.
Definitely one of my favorites to watch.
And without being like in a disrespectful way, we mean this. Who's the most overrated in your opinion?
Oh man, there's so many. There's so many.
You think Shakur is overrated?
Shakur
definitely overrated. I would say Shakur is overrated. Mahaney's overrated. Now let me go up the weight classes and see.
Let me go to different. Not in like your realm. Someone.
Yeah, not around mine. There's too many though. There's how you guys feel about that kid Moses? I think he's nice, but I think they're watching.
The heavyweight
Moses Itama. Yeah. I think
he's light heavy or
he's heavyweight. He's heavyweight. Yeah, I think he's got the it factor and stuff. Just he needs to be.
Boots is overrated.
Boots, yeah. What about the Stanionis fight, man?
Stanionis doesn't move. He's just there. It's a punching bag.
I would say that same thing. I said the same thing.
Bro, that's easy work right there.
That's the best fight that he ever fought, though.
Yeah,
that's the crazy part.
That's the craziest part, right? And like I said to many people before, about 30 of his professional fights were at the 2300 arena in Philly, man.
Yeah.
And he's 20. He gotta fight somebody.
What do you think about him moving up then? You think he could get a belt at 154?
It don't matter. It's Boots. They're gonna make sure you get a belt.
Damn. All right. We're not trying to get anyone.
He's the favorite now. Okay.
I think that definitely. I don't like how they're planning for him to do. Like, if you believe you're the best, and I've had people tell me, "Hey, I don't think you should take that fight right now," and you shouldn't face Loma now. And I was like, "What? No. We're gonna do this now." Like, that's the mentality. You just eventually you're gonna find out regardless. So why not find out early?
Yeah.
The whole thing with Virgil Ortiz and Boots.
Yeah.
So, but hopefully they do a full 360 and we see a different demeanor in them.
Someone wrote, "Ask Tio if he fought Boots in the Amis." Did you fight Boots in the Amis?
No. I ain't ever fight him. We've been around a few tournaments, especially in 2015. We won the National Golden Gloves together. We were one weight class apart. I was at 32 and he was at 41.
So that's rumor. Have you ever sparred Boots or no? Nothing like that? Because Boots, I know, spars everyone.
Boots, Antoine Russell, Gary, Ryan Garcia. Yeah, that's about it.
All right. And again, if we are betting, which I obviously am, this will be the last question for you. Shakur, what round should I bet the knockout, and how do you plan on doing it? Obviously, the fight dictates what happens. It's not definite, but what without giving away too much, what's your plan? I know you've said in the past you just got to get around that jab.
Yeah, I think honestly it's could be mid to late rounds knockout. Okay. I'm training really hard on every arsenal of my body too.
So you're already training. You're already getting ready.
Yeah, no, but I've been like, now I just turned this into, that's where I got my drive back. It's just finding that routine.
Yo, Tio shows up for the best fights. You got me. I'm amped up, man. I'm gonna be going crazy. I haven't felt like this. The Josh Taylor fight, I knew you could do it. The Loma fight, I was like very nervous. I'm here again. I got Loma vibes again, man.
Well, how you think Shakur looked like against Cepeda?
See, that's the thing, that if you guys tell him something, he's gonna end up doing it. So he's easily convinced, or I could say influenced by the people at the crowd.
Okay.
So he fought a style that he normally doesn't fight. I didn't see the fight. I'm sorry, I didn't see the fight. But
really, you didn't see? You saw clips though, right?
Damn.
You saw highlights or anything?
Yeah, I saw highlights and stuff. But if you're gonna do that with me, it's not. I mean, you're fighting somebody that doesn't really have a pop. People say that my power rate and everything has shifted. But no, it's just the 140 division. These guys tend to know how to move a bit better, right?
Yeah.
But these are the things that we're working on more so than ever, man.
What is the reasoning for the beginning of next year and not sooner?
His hand. That's what they said.
So he said, that's what I was going to allude to.
Yeah.
He said recently something about his hand. That to me, that's kind of a red flag, right? Like
his hand been gone for like the last couple of fights.
I didn't get hurt last fight though, and Zepeda got a hard ass head, so I don't know.
Yep. I can't really say. I think that's just the only thing was and apparently they got all these fights already from like Turkey and stuff already lined up that they're for the rest of the year, and they feel like a fight like me and Shakur should be headlining, not co-featuring. So
start off 2026 with a banger.
Oh my goodness, Teo, thank you for the time, man. We'll let you go again. I appreciate it greatly. This is like you are not only my favorite boxer, my favorite athlete and Willie's like right now 80-20 Teo.
Well, I'm gonna have to pick a new fighter soon because my guy might be out of here.
Take might be out of here.
Maybe not for long though. Keep the spirits high, you know. Man.
Nah. I think he'll be all right, bro.
I don't think he's coming back, man.
He gonna see one of us really getting up there, and he's probably gonna be like, you know what, man, let me get back in. Let me show him what's up, right? So you never know, right? That's the thing. You never know. But I do want to say, I do believe me and Shakur, the winner of that, starts leading, being the front runner for some shit. I think
y'all both deserve it, honestly, to finally get that credit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all with legacy. Y'all want y'all legacy. This is a legacy fight for y'all. So this is like something that we need to see.
That's definitely the man who beats the man. That to me, 100%. Right now, Teo's the man. He's got the ring belt.
Because everybody's like, a lot of people want to see Shakur lose, but a lot of people don't want to see Shakur lose. So it's like a lot of people want to see him. That his style is boring to a lot of people, and they want to see somebody like you, explosive, could be him, right? So we want to see if this is right now is going to be the toughest test. They
knew what's his name? The guy he just fought, Zepeda, was one-dimensional. Crazy output, decent chin, very one-dimensional. He's just coming. You're like a 5-tool talent, man. You check off a lot of different boxes, and we're gonna see what Shakur could do. I'm betting my guy Teo to take over KO.
I kid you not, guys. As I was getting my haircut the day of the fight, when we were fighting in Times Square, I was watching film and I was watching all these other, you study, right? You study film and stuff. But I kid you not, man. I was like, I'm gonna take that tonight and put that in the ring. The Ali, I'm gonna take that, put that in the ring. I seen something with Sugar Ray Leonard. I was like, I'm gonna take that. I saw Aaron Pryor. I was watching. I was like, I'm gonna take some of that too. And kid you not, I like executed on most of them that I said I was gonna bring out that night. So when it comes to this fight, I believe that there's gonna be something a lot different that people have yet to see. I'm not just gonna show a little bit of movement and stuff and give people a little hype. Nah,
we're ready for it. One thing you have that goes very underrated, and you showcased at 140 is your output. Who's what's the guy's name you fought that just throws kind of like a Zepeda style?
Steve Claggett.
Yeah, Claggett, dude. You broke records throwing punches that fight in a pretty tough.
I'll tell you something. Like, a lot of people may not know this guy, and that's cool. But that was a full set, a setup for a lot of things. So obviously, I was having a rocky relationship with Top Rank. No longer in that situation, but I remember Bruce Trampler, and I knew. I love Bruce, man. I do. Think Bruce Trampler,
he seems like a good guy.
Bruce Trampler has the highest. He has like possibly one of the guys that have high expectations of me.
Okay.
Right. And I've had the opportunity to showcase other fighters so that maybe they could possibly like and sign, but some guys just don't get into their thick skull. But just having that relationship with him and Brad Goodman, both phenomenal dudes, but I know that they put me to the test. And I'm like, what's up with this? Why are they having this? And I knew it. He was like, that's a raging bull type of fighter, like a Jake LaMotta, and I was like, made very much sense then. But I needed that fight to push my will to show that I still love it and I still want to support.
And dude, the punch output in that fight was for both of you, and he's known for it. But you, considering you do have asthma and stuff, that was insane to me because I'm like, he's throwing still. That isn't crazy. Like, I think you broke your own personal record that fight as well, and that's just to me.
I was shy, probably 46 punches away from apparently to Kampu box. I was like shy 46 punches or so from doing 1,000.
And that's another wrinkle that I don't think you get enough credit for is your stamina. Again, Teo, we appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. You will.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I think I haven't been to Vegas yet because I love to gamble, drink, and boxing. So if the fight versus Shakur is in Vegas, I'm making the trip. Obviously in New York, I'm there ringside. Willie will be with me. We appreciate it, man. We're rooting for you always. Thank you again for taking them, my guy. And make boxing great again. Take over promotions.
I can't wait to rock my shit.
Yeah, please send. Please send.
I'm gonna send it on a 2-day. I get it this week.
All right.
I bet. Appreciate
I'll probably keep harassing you about it, but it's all right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All cool. Alrighty, man. Appreciate y'all.
Please. I don't even know how to exit it. Boom, and there you have it, people. Teofimo the Takeover Lopez showed up. Man of his word. Again, I was getting scared, these fighters don't owe us nothing.
Nope.
Damn, bro. I don't think you guys understand what that means to me.
You don't understand what this means to this guy.
That just me.
Yo, that's crazy. And the crazy part, this shit started from a fucking a boxing workout. Just like, yo, go start a boxing. Yo, shut up and start a boxing podcast, man.
Oh, with you. Why you taking credit, man? Why you taking credit?
Hey, I'm not taking it. You give me credit all the time. I'm like, yo, let's start this shit, motherfucker. Yeah. We just, this is crazy, bro.
Man.
He showed up. Yeah, he showed up.
Yeah.
He showed up and gave us a lot of information.
Yeah.
Kept it real, man. Yeah. Teofimo, man.
Takeover, man.
Lopez, man. I know he get a lot of criticism, but he
City
is
by
that
the Bay
guy.
says, I hope you guys get more guests. I hope we're down, just so everyone knows, we're down to interview anybody. This is just a hobby,
Yes,
we talk to anybody. We do like to try and get more in depth with not the regular questions.
Thank you for the sub, bro.
Yeah,
appreciate
please.
you.
DM me. I'll send you a free Spar-Inn shirt as well. Again, for those that don't know, that is my biggest favorite athlete. So that's like my Michael Jordan. Judge me all you want. I don't care. I'm a Teo guy.
Yeah, he been on that.
That to me is, I just hit lotto. Still broke.
Yo,
but I
thank
hit
you,
lotto.
man. Thank you. I thank all y'all for watching, man. Thank y'all.
What do you think, though, Willie?
subbing.
Let's get into it real quick, and then I gotta chop up video, obviously. So we'll get out of here.
What think about what?
Teo Shakur, man.
Teo Shakur, man, it's gonna be crazy. I don't know. I hope he do beat him, because then Mr. B has something to say. Like, but then we're gonna have Shakur he's around greatness.
Yeah, I got the Loma vibes. I'm already nervous.
But Teo shows up for these fights.
And you heard him. You heard what he said. He's like,
he's focused.
He's like,
he's locked in. He's already training. He's already visualizing how this is gonna go, what he gonna bring into the fight. That's why I was when he was saying that, I was thinking about, like, who can he watch to bring to this fight that is gonna push Shakur on his toes. Shakur is a different type of fighter, man. Defensively, he's amazing. So this is gonna be like, it's not gonna be a fight. He's not gonna fight him like he sat there for Stapeda. No way you're gonna sit there in front of an explosive ass Teo like that. That can counterpunch too.
Quick twitch.
They both can counterpunch. It's just gonna be an amazing fight if we actually get this shit. They say that we're gonna get this shit.
Starstruck, man. I got a million questions I wanted to ask him.
Yeah. You stuttering and shit.
Sorry.
It's all good,
yo, I swear, like you could. Who's like a famous, the most. President Donald Trump could come on here right now. I wouldn't give a shit. But like Teo to me is like, I swear, bro.
Yeah. No, hell no. Yeah, but that should be crazy, bro. Oh man, that was crazy.
Yo,
bro.
If that's in New York, bro, I don't know if I should throw a fight party or we should go. I'm conflicted. Or maybe a pre-fight party and then go. I don't know. We got to figure that out. Hopefully that fight's in New York again. I wasn't trying to burn bridges. I just really don't want that fight to be in Saudi. Obviously, money talks.
Yeah.
But that fight cannot be in Saudi. That's an American fight. The best fight the best. Some say for the face of boxing. Yeah.
This is gonna. Whew. If he can do 2 for 2 like that,
I think he's gonna. He said. I mean,
if he can do 2 for 2 Loma and
It
Shakur,
seems like
that's different styles.
as a guy, and I don't want to fanboy too much, but as a guy that's followed Teo forever through all the ups and downs, right? He seems mentally good, bro. Like this is this.
So that means Shakur moving up to 140.
Yeah.
Is he like like?
No, it's got to be. He's not moving down.
So
You heard
him and whatchamacallit moving up. That's
Who?
crazy. No, none of them staying.
Who?
Keyshawn.
Well, Keyshawn retired for now. We don't know what Keyshawn's doing. He's gonna be at 140 though. But
That's what I'm saying. He's supposed to move up.
there's so many good fights at that 140.
I thought one's gonna stay because they wasn't gonna fight each other.
Left Hook said fanboy. Shut up, Left Hook. Leave me
Yeah,
alone.
I'm crying.
But yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Again, like, subscribe. We're gonna try and get more fighters on. We actually have a good resume of fighters that we get on.
Jasmine is supposed to be coming on soon.
Yeah. Next week we have a female pro champion coming on.
WBA champion.
Yeah, she's gonna pop on as well. And usually we have the female fighters that
they be lit.
Yeah, when we interview them, bro, anything goes. That was pretty cool to see. Yeah, that's it. I got a lot of video to chop up. Again, please like and subscribe. I also do a bunch of giveaways if you're new to the show listening. So definitely follow the Instagram account at the Spar-Inn. All things at the Spar-Inn. We here, man. Oh, I'm so excited for this fight. I'm gonna lose sleep for the next 6 months. Fuck.
I can't wait till they lock it in.
It's gotta happen. Like it's happening. This fight's
where
are we going to Vegas or New York, baby? That is the question. Again,
it gotta be New York, New Jersey.
Yeah,
not New Jersey, but I'm saying like New York.
Yeah. If it's in New York, the tri-state jersey's right there. That sells
ridiculous. Maybe it should be in Vegas.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm definitely.
I ain't good.
If it's in New York,
niggas in Newark come out. I'm good.
If it's in New York, and Teo beats that ass, I'm getting jumped. Man. I'm getting jumped. I don't care.
Man, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that's all we got, right? We good?
Yeah, man.
We out.
Yeah, we out of here, man. What a interview, bro. Again, he came out and showed out. Shout out to Teofimo Lopez, man.
Yo, I think Willie is like.
Yo, I appreciate all the fucking pros that come on here, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. But his stature then coming over here and that's your man's, like, you know what I'm saying? So
my Michael Jordan, bro. Don't judge me all you want, you idiots.
That's your man's. The next thing we need is Tank on here. Then we said, I'll cry.
Tank can't even spell MVP though, man. All right, y'all. We out. Nah, I'm just kidding. I love Tank. We out.